Cruel knockouts are not for the faint-hearted. However, it is precisely knockouts that serve as the main catalyst for increased attention from fans to professional boxing. A knockout is what almost every spectator in the stands or in front of a computer screen wants to see. And lovers of meaty knockouts will undoubtedly be satisfied by today's section. Legends circulate about the power of David Tua's left hook. It was this punch that crowned the fearsome Samoan. On November 30th, 2002, the stout Islander demonstrated that his right punch was also a dangerous boxing weapon. Journeyman Russell Chastain was knocked out in the second round, succumbing to a perfect blow to the head from the furious Tuaman.
Big right-left combination by David Tua. Chastain in a heat, and this fight is over. Midway through round two, David Tua dispatches Russell Chastain. Lightning strikes in round two, and Tua improves his record to 42-3. That is his 37th win by knockout. And Chastain is still down.
Former middleweight world champion Kelly Pavlik, due to his aggressive style, simply could not box boringly. Almost every fight with his participation became a celebration for fans. On January 27, 2007, 24-year-old Kelly clashed gloves with the sturdy Mexican Jose Luis Urtucci. The valiant Mexican warrior fought fiercely like a lion, and in the debut of the match, he made the rising American star's fans truly excited. The spectacular battle ended in the 8th round, when Kelly's powerful combinations sent the hitherto undefeated Urtucci into a knockout, even though he had never been down before.
Left and then two more rights, all power shots.
See Pavlik make him miss so often on the inside and then get caught with something wide and looping. That he really should. Proud tradition of this series that these two guys are fighting right now.
See,
classic boxing after dark brawl.
This is when Pavlik is definitely effective because he throws
without having too much in him, without getting just completely reckless. Maybe a little bit more Gotti would be nice. Maybe if he stepped on the gas a little bit in the last round, he could have gotten Urtucci out of there.
Well, he says it's been a frustrating career.
Maybe you run into something stupid, Lennox, as you were talking about earlier. And so long as
Urtucci to sweep with a right hand, and Raul Caiz just waves it off.
That's the buzz. He buzzed Urtucci.
Let me tell you, that was a wicked shot. He was asleep, standing on his feet.
And I guess that's why you don't overly press the advantage before it's time. The knockout comes.
Well, he definitely had the advantage, and I think it's correct that he took his time, wait for that opening, and then take him out. Set up.
On June 17, 1995, Big Daddy Riddick Bowe vividly defended his WBO title, avenging his defeat in the amateurs to the Cuban Jorge Luis Gonzalez. The American dominated throughout the match, and in the 6th round, a logical conclusion was reached. Bowe's powerful right blow sent the Cuban boxer into a heavy knockout. It is worth noting that this was Gonzalez's first defeat in professional boxing.
Lands the left jab, just misses the right hand behind it. Gonzalez ties him up. And there's a hard right by Gonzalez, but Bowe comes right through it.
He's living the punishment. It's hard to turn him out.
Good straight left hand by Bowe. Gonzalez having some difficulty now. And Bowe landing constantly to Gonzalez's head. Wide open for that right hand. He takes another right hand shot. Wobbles away. Paper, that looks like a big advantage. There it goes. That should do it. That should do it. That's the first time Gonzalez has been down as a pro. And if he gets up from this, he fools me. Now, Mills Lane doesn't bother to complete the count. another terrific right hand shot for Riddick Bowe, and I got to tell you, Larry, I wasn't sure we'd ever see him look this good again.
He needed the challenge. He was getting too many easy opponents. He was getting careless. You can't give feed a fighter setups and setups.
Some, not without reason, consider the great George Foreman the strongest heavyweight puncher in boxing history. On September 25, 1990, at the age of 41, Big George once again confirmed his intimidating reputation. Journeyman Terry Anderson was brutally knocked out with Foreman's precise 1-2 in the first round.
En iedere stoot die Foreman maakt, die komt dan ook aan met een hele doffe klap. Er zit gigantisch veel power in die stoten. Die man 117 kilo hoog heeft. George Foreman, die links-rechts. Nou, daar gaat hij al. Daar gaat hij al. Links-rechts gestoten door George Foreman en plat op zijn buik. Terry Anderson. Daar ligt hij, die wordt uitgebeld. Die wordt niet meer overeind. Komt die. Terry Anderson gaat liggen. Afgelopen over en uit. Een flitsende links-rechtse combinatie. En kijk eens hier hoe die staat, deze gigant. Hoe die staat, tongue-in-cheek zou ik bijna willen zeggen. Zonder er iets mee te bedoelen overigens. Maar kijk hier, daar ligt hij. Terry Anderson ging neer op een flitsende links-rechtse combinatie van George Foreman. Big George. En weer blijft daar helemaal uitgeteld liggen. Moet nu blijven liggen, ring uit erbij. En Foreman staat op zijn gemak te kijken. Wandelt hij naar voren. Gaat nu kijken naar zijn gevallen opponent. Die krabbelt overeind.
On August 18, 2007, Arthur Abraham once again demonstrated his extraordinary punching abilities, defending his IBF middleweight title against the resilient compatriot Corin Gaver. The incredibly aggressive contender fought fiercely, like an enraged Wolverine, earning applause from fans in the stands. However, from the 7th round, the initiative firmly passed into Abraham's hands, who systematically built up his advantage, shaking his opponent with powerful blows. Even the resilient Gaver could not withstand such a beating. In the 11th round, Abraham's fearsome left hook put an end to the desperate resistance of the Armenian Braveheart.
Артур Абрахам здорово поработал с 7 по 10 раунды и снова пропускает удары. Опа! Вот это уже нокдаун или нокаут? Это нокаут! Сейчас будет оказана срочная медицинская помощь Карену Геворкяну. Ну доигрался Карен Геворкян, шел вперед из оглядки, пропускал удары. И это должно было случиться. В один из таких эпизодов Артур Абрахам буквально снес со своего пути Карена Геворкяна. 11-й раунд еще не завершен, но победитель уже известен. Досрочным нокаутом победу в этом бою одерживает Артур Абрахам. Тут же на ринге появляется Вилфрид Зауэрланд. И в 5-й раз...
On July 15, 1989, the superb Evander Holyfield once again delighted his fans with a bright performance. Strong Brazilian Edelson Rodriguez, who had a victory over former title contender James Tillis, entered the ring ready for a real fight, not just to go through the motions. But the price for his desperate resistance was very harsh. Holyfield's powerful right punch sent Rodriguez into a deep knockout already in the 2nd round.
The huge crowd coming over from Brazil, thinking upset. This has got to be a surprise to this point, the way Rodriguez has responded.
More a surprise the way that Holyfield has not. Right now, Holyfield is getting untracked. He's finally woken up.
Fans are going wild, but down goes Rodriguez out of nowhere. Adelson Rodriguez is on the canvas.
He's not getting up. He hit his head on the canvas, and he's not getting up.
It's all over. Here in the 2nd round, Evander Holyfield has KO'd Adelson Rodriguez.
A perfect shot, but the way he went back, he hit that canvas with his head, and it truly knocked him out. He still starts there. People are trying to gather around him, and I think they should take their time. When a fighter is knocked out, clear the public away, let the doctors in, get the cornermen away from whoever.
On July 12, 1991, The rising star and future legend of world boxing, Lennox Lewis, confidently passed another test in his career. Former world champion Mike Weaver could not compete on equal terms with the young lion. In the 6th round, the British boxer's hard blow to the head sent the 40-year-old ring veteran into a knockout.
Слегка, по-моему, разозлился. Два джеба, вот сейчас попытался пробить справа, но попал по защите. Кратковременный рывок. Вот так. Пару джебов провел, но ему это обошлось в нокаут. Ударом справа, одним ударом справа Льюис поставил точку в этом бою. Девенпорт от радости аж кепка.
On April 19, 2013, Dominican Javier Fortuna made his first defense of the interim WBA title in the super featherweight division. And he did it uniquely fast and brutally. Mexican Miguel Zamudio was destroyed in the first round. First, the champion's powerful left punch sent him into a heavy knockdown. And a few moments later, the same left punch put a fat period in the unequal confrontation.
Good night. Beautiful left hook from Javier Fortuna. The training did not make that much of a difference, Teddy, as you were stating.
No, because talent is talent. And that's why I said that it would end very early. Because to me, this was a mismatch when it was made. That Zamudio just does not belong in the ring with Fortuna. Now all that Fortuna has to do now, make sure he sets up the power punch, the southpaw left hand, and that's what he did, and it's all over. And again, a mismatch when the contract was signed. Why can I stand here and say that it's going to be an early round, an early night? Why can I say on a fight plan with Fortuna?
I mean, this is a scary knockout for Miguel Zamudio, and that's what happens. You put a fighter at risk when you put him in against a top-level opponent.
Recording an interim title. First of all, it's absurd that you're in a business that has interim titles. I mean, the good human man.
Every event that it takes place in professional boxing has an ambulance at the ready, has...
Need to do. Let's take a look at the first knockdown. It's the power punch.
On February 20th, 2009, Cuban Yuriorkis Gamboa confirmed his status as a rising star, destroying the experienced Colombian journeyman Walter Estrada. Already in the 35th second of the fight, Gamboa's bright combination put an end to the resistance of the Colombian.
And down goes Estrada early on here in round one.
And it was a right hand upstairs on the southpaw.
8, 9, 10. The harsh reality of Yuriorkis Gamboa just found out by Walter Estrada. Another knockout win for the gold medalist.
On December 3rd, 2016, Namibian southpaw Julius Ndongo strongly upset Russian fans, taking the IBF title in the first super lightweight from the undefeated Edward Troyanovsky, who was considered the clear favorite of the fight. There was no real fight. Already in the 40th second of the confrontation, Julius's perfect left straight sent the Russian into a heavy knockout.
Give me a stool. Stay right there. Stay right there. Give me a stool. No. Give me a stool. You guys stay back. Stay right there.
Oh my God, man. My God. Wait. My God.
When you're ready, doctor. When you're ready? Doctor, okay.
IBF world champion, baby. Undefeated.